I single-handedly caused the extinction of humanity. Year 2124. My wife and I rented a small spaceship for our honeymoon in space. The entire journey was romantic and smooth. However, on our way back to Earth, we encountered something bizarre and terrifying. We discovered an asteroid about 10 kilometers in diameter. The onboard computer showed that its trajectory would intersect with Earth in 18 days, impacting the North American continent. An asteroid of that size striking Earth would be an extinction-level disaster for humanity. Logically, Earth's monitoring systems should have spotted it a year ago, but we had never heard anyone mention it. Even stranger, our perfectly functioning spacecraft suddenly lost contact with Earth. I tried multiple times. Still silence from Earth. Just 5 minutes ago, everything was fine. Now, nothing could be sent or received, and yet the asteroid loomed right in front of us. I told my wife. We gave the AI computer a direct command. One of the engines detached from the tail and automatically accelerated toward the asteroid. Through the porthole, we saw the engine's blue flame shrink into a tiny shining star. Then, a bright flash impact successful. The engine blasted a crater 3 kilometers wide into the asteroid. Fragments scattered in all directions. The computer recalculated the asteroid's trajectory. We waited nervously for the new data. The asteroid would no longer hit Earth. Instead, it would be captured by Earth's gravity at an altitude of 58,000 kilometers, becoming a new satellite of Earth. My wife and I embraced with joy.
Would the rental company make us pay for the engine?
How dare they ask the saviors of Earth for compensation? But the joy didn't last. Our hearts soon tightened again. Still no response from Earth. Then, my wife suddenly screamed,
"Look, Earth!"
I looked out. Nothing seemed wrong. She pointed to the magnified image on the screen. I was stunned. The continents were unlike anything I had seen before. We asked the AI for help. It told us what we were seeing was the layout of Earth's continents during the late Cretaceous period. The largest landmass, Gondwana. How long ago was the Cretaceous? Approximately 65 million years. However, the AI added, your phrasing may be off. All current signs indicate that it is now the Cretaceous. My wife and I were dumbfounded. Now we understood the silence from Earth. Humanity hadn't evolved yet. In the 22nd century, humanity traveled between stars using space-time jumps, but space-time jumps had a small bug. Every launch created a temporal wormhole at the departure point. These wormholes floated near Earth in space. If you accidentally entered one, your spatial position remained unchanged, but your time would shift. Thankfully, if you retraced your route and passed back through the wormhole from the opposite direction, you could return precisely to your original time. Apparently, we had passed through one of those wormholes without feeling a thing. Such accidents were rare but known, and any ship jumping into the past was legally required to return. If return was impossible due to wormhole drift, the ship had to self-destruct away from Earth to avoid altering history.
Oh no, what had we done?
From saviors, we had become Thanoses. A tiny flap of a butterfly's wing can cause a hurricane. What about altering the path of a 10 km asteroid? Horrified, we asked the AI again to confirm. Yes, it was indeed the late Cretaceous. We fell into despair. We realized that asteroid we had just diverted was the very one that should have wiped out the dinosaurs. After a long silence, my wife said,
"Let's go back."
Back to what trial? If there's even anyone left to judge us.
That would be the best outcome, if humanity still exists. If not, we can die in peace.
You're overthinking it, honey. Haven't you wondered why, despite equal chances, humanity advanced far beyond all other species? Because humans are special? Exactly. The universe chose us. It's inevitable that we became Earth's masters.
Maybe the world we return to will differ, but humans will be there. Civilization will exist.
So we turned the ship around and retraced our flight path through the wormhole. This time, we felt it, the universe vanished in a flash. and reappeared instantly. It was like blinking. Suddenly, the previously silent Earth buzzed with radio signals, but they sounded like low growls and hums. AI couldn't interpret them. No one answered our calls. We checked the monitor. The continents had returned to their familiar shape. We sighed in relief. Butterfly effect or not, Earth looked the same. 2 days later, we entered low Earth orbit. Having lost ground control, we splashed down in the Pacific near Australia, floating in a tiny life raft. The sea was the sea. The sky was the sky. Everything looked normal. Half an hour later, a large ship appeared on the horizon. We launched a signal flare. The ship turned toward us.
There are still humans.
Told you I said humanity always returns. My wife looked uneasy.
This world, it's not the same one we left. Look at that ship, it looks ancient. Like tech hasn't advanced much.
The ship stopped with great effort. They threw down a rope ladder. We climbed aboard. The crew had dark skin, we couldn't tell their ethnicity. Their eyes were dull, expressions vacant. A young man led us to an old man who seemed to be the captain. He asked something in a language we couldn't understand. My chest AI understood.
How dare you drift alone at sea? Aren't you afraid of being eaten?
Eaten? By what? I asked and AI translated. The captain pointed ahead. Waves rolled. A massive beast leapt from the water, then another and another. Soon, a swarm appeared. At that moment, my wife and I knew the consequence of our act 65 million years ago. Dinosaurs survived. One dinosaur swam toward us, like a moving mountain. It stretched its neck, staring at us with cold, massive eyes. My wife clung to me, trembling.
Don't be afraid. T1T heard us. This is a zoo.
Indeed, after a while, the dinosaur turned and swam away. In the distance, another ship floated. 2 dinosaurs approached it playfully.
You tamed dinosaurs? Incredible.
We thought their survival would threaten human evolution. But maybe we worried too much. AI translated. The captain looked confused, muttering,
This is a zoo. They don't attack.
I noticed towering structures in the distance. What's that? I asked.
Buildings, the captain said. High rises on the coast.
How tall are they?
About 1 meter.
What? 10 kilometers? How many floors?
About 100.
Each floor is over 100 meters tall. What palaces? What civilization? Human civilization. I cried.
Are those buildings made by tourists?
Tourists?
Yes, aren't we the tourists?
So few people here, maybe the zoo hasn't opened yet? The captain looked even more bewildered. His expression unnerved us. The vacant stares of the crew were unsettling. Then, the dinosaurs roared. The sound was familiar. The same low radio signals we had picked up from Earth in orbit. Looking again at those kilometer-high skyscrapers, my mind went blank. My wife collapsed in horror. The universe had not chosen humans. In our original timeline, human civilization's rise had been a fluke, not destiny. Without the asteroid impact, dinosaurs remained Earth's rulers. We were now truly in a zoo, but dinosaurs were the tourists. We were the exhibits. The captain said,
You two have such fine features. Come with us, I'll be approved as display human.
Display humans?
No, I want to go ashore.
Are you mad? On land, you will all become a meat human. Fattened and caged, raised for food.
A delicacy for tourists. Being a display human is the dream. We were crushed, broken. Then, my wife pointed to the sky.
Look, a bright star and it's moving.
That's the demon star,
said the captain.
our scientists studied it.
They confirmed it once raced toward Earth until a savior diverted it.
Look, that tallest building is the Grand Cathedral. Tourists go there to worship the Savior.
My wife and I exchanged a glance. We sensed an opportunity. How much do they revere the Savior?
They worship him like a god, obey his every word.
I had the AI retrieve our flight logs. The entire asteroid diversion had been recorded. If we'd already changed Earth's history once, maybe we could change it again. I turned to the captain. Tell them we are the ones who diverted the asteroid. We are their saviors. We have proof. Hurry and then I'll tell you another story of mankind. The captain growled something toward the dinosaurs. They all stopped playing and slowly turned toward us. Then they began swimming over. At this point, the story of fate ends. Liu Cixin leaves us with an open ending. Some see hope, others see doom. Let's imagine the possibilities. Scenario 1, the dinosaurs believe us, revere us as gods, stop consuming humans, and give us protected land, maybe Australia. We rebuild civilization and co-govern Earth in harmony. But this is likely wishful thinking. More likely, Scenario 2. The dinosaurs believe us and panic. They realize humans once dominated Earth, creating advanced tech and civilization. Terrified, they turn hostile. We're sacrificed on an altar. Our story deemed heresy. The Savior is divine, not to tiny ugly humans. Then begins a full-scale purge of humanity, not just humans, but chimps, monkeys, anything remotely related. Earth becomes a dinosaur utopia. Our first act destroyed human civilization. Our second act ensured its eternal extinction.